What's the dumbest prank someone pulled at school? I was in the cafeteria, minding my business when Bryce walked in holding something behind his back. Nobody thought anything of it. Bryce wasn't exactly known for being subtle, but he also wasn't known for being smart. So we figured whatever he was planning would fizzle out like his attempt to start a fire with 2 pencils last month. He sat down at the table next to mine, grinning like he'd just discovered electricity. That's when I saw it. An air horn. Not one of those little pocket ones that sound like a dying goose. No, this thing looked industrial. The kind of air horn that could wake up a small country. I looked at my friend Tyler and whispered, "He's not actually gonna do it, right?" Tyler shrugged. Bryce stood up, held the air horn above his head like he was about to declare independence, took a deep breath, and pressed it. The sound that came out was unholy. It was so loud I felt it in my chest. Kids screamed like the building was collapsing. Someone knocked over an entire tray of spaghetti. A freshman started crying. One kid dove under the table so fast he took 3 chairs with him. The lunch ladies, bless their hearts, thought it was an actual fire alarm. They started yelling, everyone out," and frantically waving their spatulas like they were directing traffic at a natural disaster. Kids were shoving each other toward the exits. Trays were flying. Someone's sandwich hit the ceiling and stuck there. And Bryce was still standing there holding the air horn, frozen like a deer that just realized it messed up big time. But here's where it got really bad. The principal was giving a tour, not just any tour. A tour for some fancy donors who were thinking about giving the school a bunch of money. Rich people in suits, holding clipboards, nodding politely as the principal talked about fostering a safe and structured learning environment. And then the air horn went off. They panicked. One guy in a tie practically threw himself into a locker. A woman in heels started sprinting toward the nearest exit like she was in a disaster movie. The principal's face went from proud educator to I'm about to lose my job in 0.3 seconds. Teachers came running out of classrooms. Doors started locking. The intercom crackled on with, "This is not a drill. This is not a drill," even though it definitely was just Bryce being an idiot. Kids were hiding under desks. Someone pulled the actual fire alarm because they thought the air horn was a warning signal. Now we had 2 alarms going off. Bryce dropped the air horn like it was evidence. He looked around at the absolute chaos he'd caused and whispered, "Oh no." Within minutes, security showed up. They pulled Bryce out of the cafeteria like he'd just robbed a bank. He tried to explain, it was just a joke, I swear, but nobody was laughing.